human resource development. And this topic is in development education. Why? Development, as we have defined, and there are various indicators of development, what we talked about in the morning also today, that there are various indicators of development. And one of the main indicators of development is GDP, GNP, or per capita income. GDP, gross domestic product, is the money value of all goods and services produced in a country within a year. Simple definition. I repeat it for you. Gross domestic product, or GDP, is the money value in terms of money, rupees or dollars or whatever currency that country has, is the money value of all goods and services, produced in a year. That is GDP. Now, whatever goods and services, goods are being produced in the country, there are certain factors of productions which are facilitating the production of those goods. At least the economists have given 4 factors of productions. One is land or natural resources. Second is labor or human resources. Third is capital or capital resources. Fourth one is the one who collects all these forces, brings under the umbrella, and organizes the process of production. He's called entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. So these are 4 factors of production. In economic terms: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. All factors are important. All factors of productions are important. But key role is played by human resources. That is, in economic terms, labor. And mind you, I've already at some point of time explained it to you that by labor, we do not mean anyone who works manually, he is labor. In English dictionary, well, he is labor, anyone who works manually. But in economic terms, all those who give any sort of service, they rent their service, whether they are acting physically like a labor, what we are known to, or they make use of their intellect. They are professionals. They are highly skilled, like doctors, like engineers, like lawyers, like accountants. They are also labor. Better term for them is human resources. Better term for them is human resources. So human resource refers to the size of population of a country along with its efficiency, productivity, educational qualification, organizational abilities. Obviously, now on each of these words, efficiency, productivity, educational qualification, organization abilities. Now, the economic development of a country, I am just giving you a chain events. Economic development of the country depends on several factors, including human resources. And that economic development would depend on the quality of the human resource available. Human resource can be unskilled. Human resource can be semi-skilled. Human resource can be highly skilled or skilled. So according to their educational qualification and their skills available to them and the abilities they have got, the experience they have got, that would determine how much important contribution they will make to the economic development of their country. So when we are talking of development economics, development education, then we need to give due weightage to this fact that those countries who are developing and those countries who have developed, that to a large extent depend upon the human resources which that country have. Now, human resources in terms of size, that is quantity. Human resources in terms of quality, that is their skills which they have. So human resource will ultimately depend upon the quantity and quality of human resource which a country has. We would have a positive correlationship with the development of that country. We find, if we see the history of developed countries, that human resource have been playing important roles. So human resource refer to the size of the population as well as the quality of the population. Now, furthermore, a population, as we are going to discuss, will be having different age distribution. So, at least we can have three sorts of age-wise distribution. One age group is the one which is either school going, college going, or they are having student life, which or they are not even going to school. They are not of school age. They are younger generation. They have no role in production of the country. They are non-productive units in the sense that they are still undergoing the education and training part. So they are virtually dependent on the elders. Now, in elders, again, there is a group, those who are capable of working. And then there is a group who are like me, those who are old enough. I am working presently. I am delivering a lecture. I am a resource person, but they are older people who retire and they are not doing anything. They are also in that category that they are dependent. Main category of the population, which is really, which matters as far as development is concerned, is that middle section, those who are capable of working as well as they are employed as workers. Why I've used these two words, capable of working and employed work in the jobs, because there may be some people in the that society, those who are capable of working, they are willing to work, but they have not been employed because of the lack of the facilities of employment. That too, in that category, those who are capable of working, there can be three types of people. One, who have got a job according to their capability. They are, say, engineer, and they are working in some vacancy which is to be filled by engineer. There may be other who are not at all working because they are offering their services and the opportunity is not available. They are unemployed. There may be a middle section that is semi-employed, or they are also called, that is also called in economic terms, disguised unemployment. For instance, an engineer is working as a clerk somewhere because he is having no job. He is forced to join a substandard job because he has to make his two ends meet. So what is this? In this very first slide, I have covered maximum important aspect relating to human resources. So human resource management may be defined as a set of policies and practices and programs designed to realize both personal and organizational goals. If we take this human resource development or human resource management from the micro point of view, then it means that in an organization, whatever the staff is available, that is being used to the optimal use, and they are being trained, they are being offered refresher cadres, they are being provided incentive to enhance their qualifications, and they are being updated as far as the latest techniques which are useful for that job. That is from micro, small units point of view. But from a country's point of view, when we talk of human resource management, then we are talking at a micro level. In that level, we talk that what is population? What is the size of the population? Are those who all need to go to school are going to school? They have got all those who need to go to school are enrolled in the school. Then, as they climb up the ladder of education, all those who are capable of having advanced education are being provided facilities to do that, and that all is being planned at international level, that we need these sorts of professionals in these sectors of the economy. So their training and their allocation to different sectors is being planned, that we'll need these many engineers in after 5 years. So these many years should be available, not more than that, not less than that. Similarly, these much doctors would be needed, these much accountants would be needed, these much IT experts would be needed, and different professionals. If there's a proper planning of human resources according to their aptitudes and abilities is being done, that means human resource management is being well done. Now, human resource HR means human resource vision. What factors contribute to the development? I've already mentioned. I'll not explain what I've already explained, but I will definitely let you know what I said before. According to the World Bank, there are three main components of economic growth. Human capital for 64%, physical capital 16%, natural capital 20%. Now, you would say that I use different words. Well, that amounts to the same thing. Any production process, whenever where some economic growth has to take place, all four factors of productions are required. Human capital, that is labor. Physical capital, that is capital formation, machines and money, which is used for further production, that is capital, and natural resources, that is natural capital. These all are required, and in which proportion they play the role in the economic growth is seen here. So human resource in any country is the primary factor for setting up the direction and pace of the socio-economic